Hello everyone, Chris Temple here, L Director, and welcome to another behind-the-scenes look for Leap. Just Leap, that's all it is right now, as I've mentioned before. I'm not sure what vlog number we're on, because I've did stuff from like 10, 12 years ago, that doesn't really count now. And by the way, can I just say how awesome this behind-the-scenes is looking here, like with the window coming in and stuff? It looks awesome. This is what we call cinematic BTS. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update on where we're at with the process of getting this film done. As I've mentioned before, the script is complete, and I've done about 4 revisions of that script. I'm pretty happy with where it's at, and so I've actually gone through and I ran it into Movie Magic scheduling, and I did my script breakdowns. I figured out what I need to shoot each and every scene in the film, and then I went ahead and I scheduled it. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be a very aggressive 19-day shoot, and it should work for us. There might be some overlap. We might have to go over the 19 days, but as of right now, that is the plan, is to have this be a 19-day shoot. Short, sweet, just get it done. I think, let's see, Leap 1 was a 12-day shoot. Leap 2 was a 26-day shoot, spread out over the course of like 6 months. And we never really shot for more than like 6 hours a day because everybody was completely volunteer, all my cast and crew, and I had to work around their schedules and stuff, which is why it became a 26-day shoot. So this is a 19-day shoot, but we're working, 10, 12 hours a day getting this stuff done. But because of that commitment, I do need to make sure I can pay people. So I've also been going through my budget now, because once you have your shooting schedule, now you know how long you need certain locations for, how long you need actors for, and then you can go through and start the budgeting process. And so I've started doing that here too. I'm right now just using a numbers spreadsheet. So I have a numbers document for Leap 3 where I've got a list of all the characters, I've got a list of potential cast and crew, I've got my daily production reports to print out once we start shooting. There's also a budget in there right now that I'm using to play with my numbers and figure out, okay, where do I have to spend money? Where would it be nice to spend money? And, where can I not spend money? And that kind of a thing. So I've been going through doing that. Right now, the main lead character, his name is Blake. He is going to need to be on set for 18 out of the 19 days. And so to get that kind of commitment from someone, I'm going to need to be able to pay him. Right now, it's looking like him alone will be about $3,500 when I break down the day rate and how many days I need him. Which is, it's not a lot of money, but I'm hoping it's enough money to get somebody out here interested enough to say, yeah, I want to do the Sleep movie. That sounds cool. And they'll be willing to use this as their job for a month. Fortunately, it's a college-aged kid, so I, hoping I can find like a senior that's just graduated high school or something like that, that's looking for just, a way to make a little bit of money before they head off to college or something. So that's the plan there. Also, the love interest, Liz, she will be on set, I believe 15 or 16 days. She's like the next highest ranked one as far as like how long I need somebody. And so she also is going to be paid the same rate as the lead, but, for however many days. And so I have to go back and look and figure out what that rate was. But right now, as it stands, we're looking at about $8,000 for cast, just to pay my main actors. And then there are 2 crew member positions I would like to be able to get too. I want to get a boom operator, somebody that can handle the sound on set, so we're not forced to do ADR for the entire movie. If I have to, I will. I'm not afraid of it, but it would be really, really nice to just have a sound guy on set. And the other thing I want is just an all-purpose assistant, just a grip, somebody moving stuff around, helping with camera stuff, helping with lighting stuff, maybe jumping in, helping with sound, being a fake shemp if we need one of those. And so they would also be on set every day. So where you're looking at probably another $7,000 for crew members for the 19-day shoot in order to pay people what they need to be paid for like a fair day rate. So yeah, long story short, when I'm going through the budget, as of right now, and this is not paying myself or anything like that, this is literally just paying for 2 crew members, my actors, there's a couple key pieces of prop and safety equipment that I need to get to do some larger jumps. We're looking at about $20,000 to $25,000. And I know I've been saying that for years, that that's what I thought I would need. But now that I'm actually going through and running the numbers, I can tell you that that is what we're going to need in order to do the movie the way I think it needs to be done. It's not to say we could do it without and do it like I did on Leap 2, but I think the movie would suffer at that point in that case. So if anyone out there watching this feels led to donate to Leap 3 and you want to help make this movie a reality this summer, get in contact with me. There'll be a link in the description below where you can reach out to me via email. There's a donation link down there where you can donate to the film. And if you make a substantial donation, over like $100, I'm gonna make sure that you're compensated for that, as far as cool perks and things like that. We've had like a $500 donation, we've had a $250 donation, we've had a couple others come in, and I'm in the process of trying to reach out to these individuals to let them know, hey, I want to hook you up with like a Blu-ray of the final film, I want to get you like a signed copy of the script, that kind of stuff. And if somebody were to come in and say, yeah, here's $20,000, guess what? I'm making you an executive producer on the film. We'll make sure to get you out here during the course of filming so you can be on set and get to see what that's all like. Maybe let you call action and cut or something. Well, it'll be fun. It'll be just a good experience, I think, all the way around. So that's my little pitch as far as what we need in order to make this movie happen. Along with all this, I have started the casting process. I've reached out via Craigslist and put an ad out there. I'm going to get onto a few other places here as well and start reaching out to the community college that we have in town, as well as some of the local theaters, and see if I can get anybody. It's a windy day out here right now. See if I can get anybody involved that way. And then the other thing I just recently started was my storyboards. So I've actually taken my final draft script, I've imported it into Previs Pro on my phone. And what's cool about Previs Pro is that it takes your script, breaks it out into all the different scenes, and then I can basically just tap on a scene. When I go in there, now I'm looking at my first shot, all the actors are there, or excuse me, all the characters are there that need to be there because it pulls the characters. I can go through into a character designer and build everyone up and say, okay, this is Trevor, this is Katie, this is Blake, this is Liz. And then all throughout the script, that's how they're going to look, which is really cool. And then you go through and you build your set. And so if I've got an interior living room situation, I'm going through in 3D on my phone and building out a living room type set. And you can add lights and things like that too. And of course you got your virtual camera moving around. But then when you get your set built, you can go into an AR mode, augmented reality, which is really cool. And actually with your phone, kind of like on Avatar, find the frame. You're walking around the 3D space, walking around the characters, walking around just the location. What's it look like over here? Oh, this is a cool angle. I like this. And you can find your shots in advance that way. And so right now I'm just doing all the building. And then when I get done building all the sets for all, 100 scenes or whatever we've got, then I'm going to go through into AR mode and actually shoot the film as a temporary version to storyboard the movie. Then I can throw that in my editing software. There is a website called readthrough.com where I'm also going to upload the script, and it will assign virtual voices to all the different characters and give you an MP3 file. So now you've got an MP3 radio play of your movie, which is really cool. So then I'll take that and cut it with the storyboards and have a really rough idea as far as how this whole thing's going to go together. Because there is a fair amount of visual effects work in it, I do need to previs as much as I can, and that's the reason why I'm doing all the storyboards now, where I've never done storyboards really in the past before. So I've been babbling for almost 9 minutes now, so I'm going to say see ya. Thanks for watching. Give this video a like, a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited to see Leap 3 this summer. I know I am. And thank you guys for all your prayers and support. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Temple. We'll see you next time.